Okay. Everybody, get out of my way. I have stuff to look at. I was gonna say I have people to interrogate, but I might as well look at their stuff first, because that way I can be like, what's up with this? Coin.
An old and rather dirty coin.
I hope they all have it. I hope they're like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. They all just have like weird coins.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest.
Open that shit up? Oh.
The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil.
Are we gonna and then see
to begin with,
see
a
the
few
stuff?
strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Today, I almost found it. This date will... Oh my god! This date will go down in history.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Of course not. Why would he? Today I almost found it. Found what, sir?
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
Excuse me, do you know who I
prefer
am?
to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I
What?
am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
What is happening to you? The right eyeball has been burst, pierced to the hilt by a curved bladed knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which, completing its trajectory in the cerebellum, caused hemorrhagic lesions. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and ciliated debris that may correspond to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber, a decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged. He bled too much, you guys. Bled way too much. Is that it with his
A
stuff?
hand-drawn map.
And a
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Oh.
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Because they're part of a crew. They're part of a crew.
An ordinary pencil.
Boo. Dear sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the frigidarium accessible to the public. The frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace. Damn! Oh, God. Sorry, that was my bad.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood. upon himself.
Drug file.
With herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's Wortflower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Interesting. Last.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Damn! This guy's fancy.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card. An embroidered silk handkerchief.
Cool. Okay, I can examine his body. Did I do everything in there? I must have. Oh, is this where bodies are? Watson, come on! Body!
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
Nah.
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Right. Whoa, weird.
Some light bruising caused by a rope. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Interesting. Interesting. Anything else in here that I should see?
What should we do next, Holmes?
God, that's why I talk to you. Aren't you supposed to be like my second brain? Isn't that how we work? Okay, bye. I have people to interrogate. Yo, I'm back, bitches.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Aw.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first...
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Yo, the voice acting in this game is pretty great. Attentive. Oop. Man, the longer you play this game, recent earthwork. He works hard.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Anything unusual,
Can
sir?
you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Ow.
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Ring drug work.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Why was it fixed up so badly? I feel
What
like
can
if
you tell
were...
me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I
Well,
will keep
he
an
is
eye
on
on
the
him because
drugs.
I'm worried.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Champagne.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
It's going to be the murderer's calling card.
Please escort...
Next.
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, God, this asshole.
I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Not if you aren't an asshole, but you obviously are an asshole. So, yeah, you're going to be here, like, literally forever. Expensive clothes. I bet that's what it'll say. Yo, dog, you have dollar bills, huh? Huh? You got dollar bills, huh? Oh. What you do?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Damn!
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People
Like
possessed by
you.
genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
The moida.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow, he saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Your work,
How was the work
sir?
progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Q.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
What about,
Are you aware that
visions
Mr.
and
Garrow
things?
is under a form of medication?
Garrow?
Oh, that's the other
No,
dude.
but I never
Never
liked
mind,
that
just kidding.
parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Sorry I accused
Did you
of
bring a
being a
bottle of
druggie.
champagne
It's
to
my
the
bad.
baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
But why? Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Sir Gregory wanted to fire Blinkhorn in order to stop the excavation of the Roman baths so that he might open them to the public. Sir Rodney's arrival saved the archaeological research at the baths. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but at a high cost to his morale. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together and the chance of learning from him. I mean, probably that. I mean, right? I mean, maybe. The wound was made with a peculiar curved weapon. He was about to make a remarkable discovery. Sir Rodney's arrival saved the archaeological research at the baths. Okay, I think we're good. I think that's it. That's it right now? Okay. Mr. Garrow. Hey, Mr.
Please
Garrow. Let's chitty chat. Just for like a hot minute, I want to ask you about your drug problem.
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Let's look at you, sir. What's going on? Oh, there we go. There's dirt there. Hey. Dirty clothes. Protective amulet. Your profession.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What are you talking about?
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Sir, you...
Please try to recall what you
problem.
saw today.
The room was so hot, I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Recent unusual event.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
You're the one who did the bad soldering job?
This is the
that what
coin
I'm hearing?
that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
Welding job.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
Interesting.